And we're rolling. Welcome, everybody, to this next episode of this new podcast called the Tism Report.
Tism Report.
I am your host, Chris Fritz. I'm joined by my co host, Mr. Jack Godfrey. Jack, how are you today?
I am splendid today, Chris. I'm feeling
Splendid.
splendid.
Oh, this is a good
Hell
episode
yeah.
today. We got
Super
a
good.
whole lot of good stuff in this episode. Let's start out immediately with the Tism News.
Tism News.
So, on X, the Everything app, Elon Musk, last week we reported on the Tism Report that Elon Musk went on a Twitter feud with the president. And
Twitter feud.
Yeah. This week, it was legendary, but this week, he says he apologizes for the things he said on X during that Twitter feud. Said it was out of line, wants to, I guess, mend his relationship with the president. I guess, I don't really know what's going on in his mind, but Jack, what do you think of this?
I think that Elon Musk has shocked the world. He's a human being after all.
I had no idea.
I didn't think he had it in.
I didn't think he was a human being at all.
I didn't think that any of. I didn't think he could. Yeah. I didn't think the emotion would actually be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I kind of was suspecting that he would double down. Yeah. Never admit when he is wrong.
Never admit.
But he actually has like good, better, not good. Better character than beyond what I thought.
Yeah,
I was dumbfounded, quite frankly.
Yeah,
Chris. Yes,
we raised the bar. So yeah, like it's such a weird thing. Plus, it's just
so weird
on the thing on Twitter. It's like, he's. It's all kind of like there. Does he support Trump or not, or what's their relationship like? I really need to tell Elon Musk something. He needs to kind of realize that he has more money than Donald.
Yeah, he's way richer.
Yeah,
and he's invented more things.
Yeah. So Elon has more money, and therefore he has more power. I guess
more power. Yeah.
So
more value to me.
Yeah. He doesn't need to apologize.
He actually has the balls to say sorry. I can't believe this.
I know. He doesn't need to apologize.
He doesn't.
Because, I don't know, he has the advantage.
I didn't think he'd do something better than...
Just like, Elon, you bought this president. It's yours. Just use it however you want.
You bought Donald Trump.
Yeah, just bought him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has gone bankrupt about 7 times. Not like he doesn't have enough money, and people don't do that for their own financial reasons.
Donald Trump fucking sucks.
He fucking sucks.
Elon Musk has more money than him.
I didn't think Elon Musk would be a better person than Donald Trump. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think that was a hard
I don't want to... Yeah, I don't think...
The media, I mean, I'm shocked. He actually is a better person than Trump, you know? He's like, he has morals. It's kind of amazing.
It's not a high bar to clear, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty low bar to clear, you know?
I didn't think he'd have one moral.
Yeah.
It's never clear now.
Yes, it's clear, yeah.
I'll tell you. I've never heard I didn't think you've heard this from me. A good leader knows when they're wrong.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that this would actually be practiced.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think that this was actually like conceivable for Elon Musk to have a soul.
Yeah, they blew up. I didn't know.
Didn't think his backbone was actually like there. Yeah. I didn't think his morality. I didn't think this moral thing was. I didn't think he had these morals. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I was mistaken. Yeah. You know? And he has feelings, you know?
Yeah, who could have guessed? He has feelings. I don't know.
It's touching, really.
Yeah. Where's it gonna go? Who knows?
Hopefully downhill, because that's more fun anyway.
Yeah, downhill.
Yeah. Hopefully he takes it back.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, changes his mind.
Absolutely. Now, I think, now that we talked about the Tism news a little bit, let's get into our main segment here, Jack Godfrey.
Oh, I can't
wait. On this podcast, we are going to talk about movies.
Our
favorite cinematic adventures.
Movies for you and me.
Yeah. If you love movies and going to the cinema, we're going to discuss our favorite ones today. We got some popcorn right here.
We got popcorn.
Love the popcorn.
Thank you, Native Americans, for making this shit.
Did they invent popcorn?
Oh, yeah. God love
I know they got popcorn, but
Well, go on.
Yeah. This has I've been inspired to do this
Mhm.
because one of my favorite YouTube channels called Cinefix.
Cinefix.
They released this podcast called it's like the Cinefix Top 100 or
Cinefix.
100 Top Movies of All Time ongoing series
Hmm.
podcast where they talk about the best movies of all time.
Best movies of all time. A
So
Cine needs a fix.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so they have their top 100. They made their list. That has inspired me to make my own personal top 100 list of the best movies of all time. Best favorite,
Best.
whatever. So,
Whatever.
best favorites movies. And I know Mr. Cinefix, they gave it 100 movies, but I had to narrow it down to 200. So I got a bigger
Narrow it
list.
down.
I got a
Bigger
bigger list.
list.
They got
You
listed
got good
me.
movies.
Yeah, so I got a list, my top favorite 200 movies here. I'm going to share them and talk about them with Mr. Jack Godtree,
Yeah.
and we'll see if we can uncover something about it.
Uncover something about it.
So,
Oh yeah.
if you guys need like movie recommendations or something to watch this weekend
With your family.
with your
or
family,
friends.
with your friends, here they might have some suggestions for you.
Yeah, we might
Yeah.
just have the best movies.
Yeah,
of
we
all
might have
time.
something. Yeah,
I think we do. I think we do.
I think so. Yeah.
Do we? Yes.
Now, these are definitely in order, with number 200 being not the best.
200 is not the best.
Yeah, and number 1 being the best.
Yes.
Now,
Mhm.
which one, what movies are going to make the cut? What positions will they be? That's
Mhm.
where we got to decide. That's what we're going to reveal
Yeah,
today on
that's
this
right.
podcast as we get into it and we talk about it. So, let's start out with number 200. My favoriteest
200. Beginning.
200 favoriteest movie of all time. That is going to take you back to 2010 with
Wow.
a movie called Machete,
Machete.
starring Danny Trejo and also Robert De Niro and Michelle Rodriguez in there, Jessica Alba, Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay
So,
Lohan.
yeah, have you seen this movie, Jack?
I have not seen Machete.
Oh, okay. Before your time, I
Stab.
guess so.
I'll take stabs at it. Lindsay
Absolutely.
Lohan.
So, it's definitely directed by Mr. Robert Rodriguez. Uh, Machete is kind of like a parody of early Grindhouse films.
Grindhouse.
Yeah, so
That sounds sexy.
yeah, it's filled to the brim with sex and violence and drugs.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
This follows the title character.
Title character.
Yeah, Machete.
Machete.
That's just his name.
And his name is Machete.
Yeah,
That's sharp.
that's actually it. Yeah, don't
Mhm.
mess around with Machete, man.
Yeah.
Don't joke about him. He gonna get you.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
Yes. Machete.
yeah, so if you actually, I watched this movie recently, and it turned out to be
Yes.
prophetic.
Prophetic.
I use very few words. There are very few movies I describe as prophetic, and I think this might have to be one of them.
Why was this a Jesus level film?
Yeah, so in this movie, there's a lot of political unrest.
Political
Yeah,
unrest.
with Mexican Americans.
Mexican Americans.
You see Mr.
Ah.
Machete, he's a Mexican American.
He's a Mexican American.
So it takes place in a border
Okay.
town on the border of Texas.
Border Texas.
Yeah. And there's a lot of border agents, so
Yeah.
it's a very militarized movie. That's
Yeah.
kind of where this takes place. There's a lot of politicians in this movie.
A lot of politicians, really.
Yeah. In fact, Robert De Niro plays a politician who's running for office,
Mhm.
and he has campaign ads where he demonizes the Mexicans.
He demonizes these Mexicans.
Yeah, he keeps talking about these Mexicans.
And we like Mexican food and Mexican
without
whatever,
Mexicans.
women.
No, tacos, yeah.
Yes. And
So,
then.
Yeah, we love them. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so in this movie, Robert De Niro talks about the Mexicans.
Talks about Mexicans.
The way
Robert
Donald
De Niro,
Trump does. Just the
So
exact
not
same
great.
way.
Yes.
Yeah, not great. So, and also in the movie,
Mhm.
there's a conspiracy to assassinate him. Yeah.
Really? Just like a real Donald Trump?
Yeah, just like
wow.
that. So Machete gets kind of set up to assassinate him.
Wow.
And
set up.
Yeah, he doesn't succeed. He only
good fail.
Yeah, he only kind of knees him in the leg. He shoots him. He just shoots him in the leg. Yeah. And he survives. So
he survives.
Yeah, he survives that thing.
Flame.
And he survives, and he goes up in the polls.
Not because this is like, let's be honest.
In the movie,
this is super prophet. I see. You see where this gets prophetic.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm. So prophetic. It predicted the future, I guess.
Yeah, like The Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't know how it did, but
I guess have moments like that.
I guess we're all just living in that timeline.
Like that. Yeah,
we're living in the Machete timeline. Jack, now you have to see the movie because
I gotta see this movie.
It'll give you an insight.
I feel shame that I haven't seen Machete. Yeah. Shame, not pride. Shame.
Yeah, plenty of violence.
Plenty of violence, and everybody likes violence a little bit. Ask any child; they love it.
At least in their movies, man.
At least in the movies, when it's real, it's a little bit freaky.
So that is number 200.
200, yeah.
So let's go to 199. You think you have it in you to do the next one? Okay, this next one.
The Florida Project.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
Okay. This next one, coming in at number 199, is a movie called Hot Shots Part 2. Now, this is about the second installment in the Hot Shots franchise.
Ooh, a sequel is better than the first one.
Yeah.
Jump Street.
Yeah, at this point, I really just did have to narrow it down between the first one and the second one, and the second one went out. So,
yes.
Have you seen this movie, Jack?
No.
No, okay. I guess I'll have to tell you about it again.
Yeah.
I think it was released like early to mid 90s, starring Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Nice.
So Hot Shots is
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those spoof movies.
It's like a debater I know.
Yeah, like Airplane or Spaceballs.
I like Airplane and Spaceballs are great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Hot Shots Part 2 is really just kind of like a parody of the Rambo movies.
I gotta see it. Rambo's a great flick.
Yeah. It's definitely parodied, so there's a lot of a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of gun shooting in that one. So.
I want to see this movie now. If it's based off Rambo, I mean, Rambo's he's the Vietnam crazy guy.
Yeah. Vietnam crazy guy.
He's the Vietnam crazy guy. That's what he's like. Let's be honest. That's his character.
Oh, that's a good description of the character, Jack. Yeah. Way to go.
Yes.
So yeah, Charlie Sheen. He plays kind of like a parody Rambo. He has like a mullet or whatever. He has muscles. Also, I think they blow up Saddam Hussein at some point.
That's fucking great. Yeah.
Some reason, like Saddam Hussein's in there, and he sounds like Sylvester the Cat for some reason. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like Suffering Thuckatash.
Suffering Thuckatash.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah. So.
Alley Cat. Cool.
Yeah, that's actually a very important movie. I say to ourselves.
Show value.
Hot Shots Part 2 is a very important movie,
Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Part 2.
Part 2.
It's so stupid.
It's
It's a spoof movie. It's supposed to be stupid.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I haven't seen it. It sounds like something I'd really like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Do you mind?
What?
If unless the movie's like so funny, like, can it be like ones that I've seen too? Although I do want to see the Succotash Part 2.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds freaking awesome.
Okay.
But like,
do you want to skip around the list?
Let's skip around. Yeah, let's just. You don't want to. Yeah.
You don't want to hear
because like it's a bunch of trailers. You want to watch like movie trailers for like an hour. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Okay, well, that's
not really.
I could find a better example than that, but like
not really. Fine, let's go with this one that we can have a better conversation with.
Yeah, I like that sound of that.
So, how about, have you seen Better Man?
Better Man?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's okay. I swear. I think I was the only one who saw that movie. Nobody freaking saw that movie, man.
Better Man. I mean, you're the better man I'm talking about.
I liked it
Watching
so.
movies, something I like it better.
Okay, that one's dumb.
It's
So.
dumb. Okay, Better Man's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen Troy?
Is it about the Trojan War?
Yeah.
I bought their condoms once. And
Okay,
I did not wear
cool.
them.
Good one. Yeah. You didn't use those condoms, did you?
I've like never used a condom.
Yeah.
My daughter, yeah. Yeah, and I have sex,
so,
which is
yeah.
which is not a recipe for like success.
Yeah.
Really, it's not. It's
So,
bad. It's a
recipe
baby
for,
waiting to happen.
Yeah,
so.
recipe for a baby.
Yeah, and I'm not planning. We
this,
don't want to plan. We don't want
You'll be
that.
on this podcast and you'll be holding a baby.
Yeah,
you'll be breastfeeding Jack.
I'll be breastfeeding.
Okay.
A little half Chinese baby. It's not gonna be great. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you seen Small Soldiers?
No.
Far too 90s. It's kind of just stuck in the 90s, so before your time.
I haven't seen these movies. They're so good.
I think now you have a challenge.
I now have a challenge. I gotta see these movies.
I'm gonna put this.
I like movies. We like movies.
Okay. Have you seen Lost in Translation?
Fuck, I know.
Okay.
Can I see the list so that I can point out movies that we've like both seen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Damn, these look fucking great. Oh, Space Odyssey.
Okay.
I've seen Space Odyssey before.
Okay, let's go into...
That's a good movie.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, classic.
So, I guess we're talking about this one. You jumped all the way ahead to 106.
Yeah.
You're just jumping around, man.
Yeah, I'm just jumping around.
Okay.
Controlled. Yeah. Space Odyssey, great movie.
Yeah.
Beautiful, made in the 60s.
Yeah.
People on acid were dropping acid and watching.
There's a lot of flashing lights.
A lot of flashing lights.
It was cool.
I liked how it's kind of AI like, where the robot takes over. I think that was
like HAL 9000.
HAL 9000. Yeah,
HAL 9000. That's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everything, and he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
He's gonna get us.
Everything.
He's gonna get us.
Yes, indeed, a bad guy who knows more than us.
Yeah. What was that?
That's the superiority cue that Google doesn't say is a superiority cue.
Looks like you were just sniffing your finger because.
Yeah, there's coke. There was coke on it earlier.
Somebody.
So, yeah.
You got some finger in here, Jack.
I've done the fingering, but my nail. I gotta clip my. I clip my nails now.
Yeah.
So yeah, fingering is something I'd like to get better at.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So where were we?
Where were we? 2001: Space Odyssey. What it now? I like the scene where he goes ba 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 ba.
That's when
and it's like a freaking bone or something. He's breaking it with some rock.
Yeah, that's the monkey.
They look like real monkeys.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever seen like a gorilla at the zoo?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's a real gorilla.
Yeah.
It's a real monkey.
Way to go. It
yeah.
Only works with the best.
Only works the best.
Yeah.
I know. I don't look like a monkey at all. So, you know.
So, yeah.
Uh-huh. So
it's definitely a goat all the time. So
the goat. It's a goat.
It's a good one.
We go to the next one. Go to, let's see. Because, like, Jaws. Oh, fuck. I keep going to this one. Oh, Who Framed... Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
We've seen The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
There's a bad boy.
Around to 103, man.
103. Well, I was kind of pointing and being like, that one. You know, like, yeah.
Yeah, you're like a kid.
It's basically a child,
or whatever.
Yeah.
I want that one.
I want
the toy. Yeah.
Some people like the classics. Some people like the brand new.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to talk about movies I've never seen. I have no idea about.
Yeah.
I kind of like to see the stuff that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, at least you can talk about it.
Yeah, at least I can talk about it.
Dominating this whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah,
4 teenagers. There's a scene in there where they just smoke weed indoors, which I'm of course sympathetic to.
Yeah,
I adore.
Smoke that sticky icky.
Sticky icky. Yeah, and a tiny little J.
Yeah,
yeah. I like the scene where they were like running around and the principal's like right there. Like,
yeah.
They're like going back forward. And
like,
we gotta go back away. You know,
80s peak teen drama.
Yeah,
definitely
peak teen drama.
Yeah,
there's like a goth who plays with her dandruff, and then she's hot later. The freaky lady,
yeah.
She seemed fun. Then there's the sushi lady,
fun,
and the
Molly Ringwald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly Ringwald. Yeah.
Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in a lot of. She was in 16 Candles.
Yeah. She was big in the
She
80s,
was
but
big in the 80s. Wonder what did it. Yeah, 16
oh,
Candles didn't age well, that Asian scene, I'll tell you. That
oh
was a
yeah.
good movie, though. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
hello, hot stuff.
Yeah, there's an Asian person.
There's an Asian person. Hello, hot stuff.
That could be played by Mr. Jack Gotcher.
That
Yeah.
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that racist, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even on the list. That didn't make the list.
They didn't make the. Yeah, exactly.
16 Candles didn't make the list.
Yeah.
For all the reasons you just said.
Exactly.
And
yeah, because that's one of the most 80s movies I've fucking seen.
Yeah.
That's fucking, you couldn't make a movie like that today.
Yeah.
That's a great movie. Oh fuck! You see this? I'm dropping my fucking papers. I'm dropping my papers like a fucking newsie, bro.
Dropping my papers, man.
Yeah, I'm dropping your papers like I'm trying to like free Saigon or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Okay, let's say Jaws.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
That's a movie.
What the fuck is that?
Shark from Jaws.
Okay, great. He's doing the thing.
Yeah.
Just he think.
Yeah, that was a lot. It looked a lot better in my head.
A lot of pantomime. Yeah.
I thought it looked. It looked like the thing from Jaws, didn't it? Did it not?
A little bit.
A little.
But not really.
Not really.
If I had to guess, that wouldn't be my first guess.
Yeah.
If I
Jaws.
had to guess whatever that is.
Look at the shark from Jaws.
Yeah. It just looks like Jack.
It does look like me.
You just pop out of the water and
Yeah.
If you were the shark in Jaws, what would you do to get the girl? What would you attack your victims with?
Probably my mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I'd probably. I'd go for the cooch, and then I would. You know.
You would talk. You would talk about how you were in 16 Candles or.
The shark. Yeah. That's where I got the blood from.
Yeah.
16 Candles. That wasn't even about periods. Fuck. Yeah. I would. I mean, the shark. I just go for the freaking. I think they go for the. They bite the legs normally. The sharks. Probably. They're freaking perverts. That's why.
Yeah. I guess so.
The leg is a sexy.
You gotta eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I was a shark, I think if I was a man-eating shark, I mean, a woman-eating shark.
Yeah.
A sexist shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I'd go for the legs just because I like the chicken wing or leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shark.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Taxi Driver.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Now that's a great
one. What number
one.
is that one? Number 121.
Baby.
Yeah.
We don't spend enough time together.
Heck of a good one, yeah.
Sorry, baby. He's got my Coke now and he's like stroking her hair. It's like,
okay.
And you're gonna be together forever, baby.
Okay, where was this?
This is it. This is in the Pimp's. Is it the Pimp's Motel? I think it's the Pimp's Motel.
Okay.
You know the guy with the Coke nail in that movie who. He's like long hair and the taxi driver.
Who plays that guy?
Who plays that guy? It was a good. He looked like a Native American, and the taxi driver looked like a freaking cowboy kind of with his fucking.
Yeah, starring Robert De Niro.
Yeah, it was freaking cool.
Robert De Niro as a Marine, and he's a
very
very lonely and insane man.
And a lonely, insane person.
He needs
drives taxis.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He just cleans up the jizz in his taxi seat all the time. He's mad because he's cleaning the jizz and shit.
Yes. Cleaning the jizz out of the taxi. That's got to be a fucking... That's New York City in the 80s, man, I'll tell you. Yeah.
70s, really, I guess.
He takes a girl to a nudie flick as for a first date.
Yeah, that was freaking... Yeah. Didn't go anywhere with that.
Didn't go anywhere with that. That was pretty fucking hilarious.
Maybe you should have rethought that.
Maybe we should have rethought that one, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's a learning experience for him. Don't take the women to the porno flicks. To the porno flicks, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's not super romantic, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Although, if you think about it, it's one of the most romantic things that you could do. Yeah. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Boyfriend's not hard. What about the porn? Yeah. That's just his fault. We can't get hard, man. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine, like, you had to go to a theater to watch the pornography, Jack? I know, Jack. Suck. Yeah, we have the Google, and we just have to not just ban the temptation. Yeah, you're You're a great consumer of the pornography, Jack.
I have consumed a lot of porn. I've consumed like enough where I don't even need it anymore. I just use my imagination.
Yeah. Imagine you just had to go to a theater to watch it.
It would
Jack.
fucking blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
And not
of
in a good way. Not in the way you can picture without your. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you. That would be the worst.
Yeah.
You have to pay for pornography?
Yeah.
Shoot me in the fucking head. Yeah. I would kill myself if I had to pay for pornography.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not suicidal. Unless pornography had to pay for it. That's where the line gets crossed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be around for that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be in the universe of the taxi driver there.
I would not want to be in the 80s paying for poontang.
Yeah.
That's not even real. Although it is fucking visually appealing.
Yeah. Just a giant puss on the screen.
A giant pussy on the screen.
Yeah.
You know, hey, that's got men like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Women not so much at first dates.
Nope.
Yep.
So.
Fine.
Skip around the list.
Skip around. Ted.
Ted
is.
I've seen Ted.
Ted is a teddy bear flick with Peter Griffin as the voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually quite funny.
It actually came out in 2012, starring Seth MacFarlane and Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's about Seth MacFarlane. He plays a foul-mouthed teddy bear who has come to life, and he swears a lot and drinks and does drugs and
does drugs, has sex with his grocery store coworkers.
Yeah.
Very, very easy in my experience. And you know, he does it at work.
Yeah,
you might want to take the woman home first. In my experience, whatever.
Sometimes you can't wait.
Sometimes you can't wait.
Can't wait. You just gotta fuck her here.
What's the weirdest? Yeah, we gotta fuck her here. Have you ever had sex in a very strange location, Chris?
Nah.
No.
I got nothing, man.
Nothing for that. Okay. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. A car may be weird.
Yeah.
Not very comfortable. Yeah.
So I just love.
So is love.
When your teddy bears come to life there,
when your teddy bear has come to life, love is a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's easier. If your teddy bear came to life, which is what I remember my cousin said that her teddy bear came to life once.
Okay.
When we were children.
Okay, that's fun.
Somebody decided to make a movie out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inspired by my cousin's fantasy of her teddy bear coming to life is what it seems to me. Okay. You know, maybe this is a common child fantasy. Your toy becomes real.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. You know, I remember Winnie the Pooh growing up.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
That's basically that.
I like how they call him the Pooh.
Yeah. I think they just call him Pooh. Yeah.
Winnie the shit.
Winnie the shit. Tis.
Tis.
Yeah.
Tism.
Woohoo.
Tism living.
So, yeah, I think Ted is just kind of like an updated version of Winnie the Pooh.
Really? Yes. He's a comedic version of Winnie the Pooh, you know?
Yeah, but he smokes weed. And he hangs out with Mark Wahlberg, and he's in Boston.
I like
Boston, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boston's good. They go to a stadium at the end of the movie.
Yeah, they go to Fenway Park, actually.
Yeah, they go to Fenway.
Yeah.
He's a Sox fan.
Yeah.
Hitting it. Sock it.
Yeah.
To ya. Man, I want to turn for more popcorn, bro. Let's see what else we got that we've both seen, hopefully. Mice and Man.
Oh, boy. That one's actually very serious, Jack.
Very serious. The guy kills a puppy dog. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Then the big mentally...
one,
really sad. He kills a mouse.
Yeah.
And which are whores, like we've talked about before. Mice fucking just have birth everywhere.
Yeah,
they're godless whores. Yeah. And then he kills a woman who is also a godless whore.
She wasn't that bad.
She wasn't that bad.
She was a little bad.
Just a little naughty. Okay?
No, okay.
Little bad.
God forbid.
Little. She's a little bit of a bad baby girl, but hey, she got her comeuppance. No.
No.
She's
good. Crazy, yeah.
Super crazy.
It's all about just these guys had to just be in the
in the
turn of the century Dust Bowl.
In the Dust Bowl, Great Depression.
Yeah, Great Depression. Very sad.
That's so sad.
Very sad. And
they
had to just kind of pop trains,
hobo stuff.
Yeah, they're basically just hobos. So
they're hobos. They're looking for work.
Yeah, had to go to farms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just laboring farms.
Oh, we're homeless. Can we work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to.
This is my big friend. He got hit in the head with a horse hoof.
Yeah, he's not very bright.
With a horse hoof. That's how he's done.
Played by John Malkovich.
Yeah, played by John Malkovich.
Yeah. And he's not very bright, so he can't do too much.
But he's very strong.
Yeah.
He's not smart, but he's strong.
Yeah.
He's tough.
He
can accidentally break a woman's neck.
Yeah.
On accident.
So watch out for that.
Watch out for it. Mm-hmm. Good movie.
Yep.
I like it. Okay. Monty Python, the Mania. I haven't seen this fucking Monty Python.
Yeah. Life. It's like one of their sketch movies. I think it was one of their last movies they made. So
I wish I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I like Monty Python a lot.
Yeah.
I have not seen this movie, but
Yeah.
I will pass. I will.
You don't like him that much, man.
Yeah.
I guess you're just a fair weather fan here.
Fair weather fan here. I feel. Yeah, exactly. You're a true fan. You're a stan. I feel like a regular, average Joe fan.
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Yeah. I know. Chris is better look. I can look. Chris is better. Okay. I said it. Yeah. Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
It was me, Alex.
Best movie at all.
And two of my mans. To meet at the Korova Milk Bar.
Oh, you can quote it.
The Korova Milk Bar couldn't afford its liquor license, but it sold milk plus strank crumbs and Synthamask. Was shopping you up for a bit of the old ultra violence.
We're having a quote off here.
Which was our plot for the evening.
Yeah.
And it opens with a almost rape scene, basically.
Okay.
Yes,
pretty much,
I played back maybe 1,000 times when I was a child.
Yeah.
And
you just love the.
I love the nudity before I knew what pornography was.
Yeah, and you're
just
just
also very violent. Yeah.
Love messing with the mic stand.
I am messing with the mic stand. I can't get the fucking. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to stand up straighter a little bit.
Okay.
This was I got this shirt back when I was bisexual. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I'll tell you. There we go. It's in.
We're a professional podcaster. Yep.
Ex-bisex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, what are we talking about?
Clockwork Orange.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
A lot of orange in this.
A lot of orange.
Is there any orange in this movie?
I don't think there's a single orange. The fruits, not like The Godfather.
Or the color. Or the color orange.
Color orange. He wears white, I think.
Yeah, white. They wear a lot of white.
And a big jock.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a... he had sex with those two girls at the thing.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He just...
Yeah. He has a pet snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the movie a lot of times.
Yeah,
okay.
Loves music and stuff.
He loves music, like many teenagers do.
Yeah.
Loves the music. Yeah. Beethoven Symphony. Yeah.
You know what's really great?
Yeah.
Yeah, he undergoes that weird treatment where they hold his eyes open.
Stop it, please, I beg you.
Yeah, he does that.
I produce.
Yeah. And then he undergoes this transformation.
Yeah, into a good guy.
Becomes a good guy. Yeah.
Good for him.
And you know what's weird? There's this one scene in the movie where the doctors are trying to prove that he's a good guy.
Yeah. So
he's on stage, and you know what they bring out? They bring out a topless woman.
Yeah.
They bring out a topless.
I remember that scene.
Yeah, you remember,
which is hot.
So that's very important to you.
Very important to me.
And then he's there. He goes up to the topless woman.
She's wearing panties. Very hot.
You know? And he goes up to her and he's like, "I'm gonna get you." He wants to grab those boobies.
Yeah, he does.
He's gonna take the lady. But since he's a good guy now, he repels back. And he's just like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna take the lady. I'm not gonna get the lady."
Yeah, and then I like that other guy is like,
"Thank you, yes."
See?
Yeah, see, he's good.
He's good.
That's gotta be a weird gig for the lady.
That's gotta be a weird. They totally hired a stripper for that, you know?
Totally.
They're just like, hey,
girl.
The litmus test for how animaled he is, you know?
Okay, let's go up and hire that lady. So let's
hire a stripper.
Okay, stripper. Here's the gig.
Send us NDA.
You're gonna go onto the stage. You're not gonna have a shirt, so just gonna be panties. So And you're just gonna kind of stand there. And
if you get sexually assaulted, we'll pay you.
Yeah.
That's what is going to happen.
If you don't get sexually assaulted, no pay at all. And
your choice.
Yeah. And so this dude, he's gonna come up to you, and he's gonna, try to rape you, but he might rape you. He might
rape you. He might not rape
you. He might. We'll see. Yeah.
The paycheck will depend on whether he does or not.
Yeah.
Really.
So yeah, he'll either be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you," and then repel back, or either, "Hey, I'm gonna get you," and then he just gets you. But
yeah, and then he just gets you. And what are we gonna do?
Then big whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oops.
He wasn't.
You'll get paid extra.
Yeah, got to put him back in the thing that holds his eyes open.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to do that again.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious. He had this scene where there's like a Roman soldier whipping Jesus. Yeah. Like that's what he's thinking when he reads the Bible. Yeah, he's like, I would be that legionnaire who killed Jesus. Like, yeah, I was like, this guy's fucking hilarious. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I'll tell you. That's Clockwork Orange. I might see that with my gal pal.
Oh, really?
But like, I don't know how. I'm considering it because like.
Think your gal pal would appreciate it?
She seems interested in this movie, A Clockwork Orange. Okay. Hopefully she's into British criminals.
Yeah, I hope so.
Like myself. Okay.
She's into a lot of graphic
violence.
Yeah.
And sexual sadism. Hopefully.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I didn't love this. Maybe I just don't like stop motion. Yeah. I don't think I like stop motion too much.
You saw it, but you didn't like it.
Saw it. I didn't like it.
Now I think we have a disagreement here, Jack.
Yeah, because you think it's great.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Popcorn getting shaky.
Yeah, shaky.
Scared.
Time to find out about it. Okay, so let's go over this, Jack. This is a good revelation. So
I'm spooked.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I guess Tim Burton's.
Burton.
Yeah.
Burton.
Yeah, I guess a stop motion. Animated. Musical Halloween Christmas flick.
Christmas flick.
So, it's not making your list, Jack.
Doesn't make my list. I know the main character's named Jack.
Yeah, Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington.
So,
I just didn't. I remember that scene where the kid comes out of bed. He's like, Santa? And then he like sees Jack Skellington. And he's like, oh. Yeah, that's a memorable scene.
Yeah. So
we both got red hat. We're both bit of twigs. Me and Jack Skellington. We both have fat heads.
Skinny.
And we like ladies. Yeah.
I don't think Jack liked a lady in that one. I think
was it a zombie lady?
Yeah, there's like Sally who was a zombie lady, and she liked him, but Jack was all like doing other stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And Jack was like
your life.
Be gone, thought. That was Jack. And Jack
what
was
a pimp.
Like, yeah. Jack was actually like, watch the movie, Jack was like, I'm gonna do science and shit.
Yeah.
And
science.
No time for the hose.
No time for those. Yeah. Look, so, you gotta have something to do. You know? Yeah.
I'm gonna do Christmassy science.
Christmassy science, which is fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate my life to Christmassy science.
Yeah.
And no time for Sally.
No time for Sally.
But they get together by the end. So.
Oh yeah, call it Jack Daddy. Whoa, Sally, easy.
Okay, so.
Oop, yeah, you're so tough.
You didn't like care for it or like it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Not into like goth stuff or.
Are you into goth women?
Okay.
That's not a denial.
Do you like Halloween or?
I like Halloween. I like Christmas. Yeah. I just
holidays.
I like the look. I am not some villain who hates holidays. Okay, I mean, unless they're
I believe
if they're making a bunch of stuff for me, then I might be different. Yeah. But I just it wasn't for. I don't like stop motion too much. I feel like I guess I just don't like stop motion.
The time tested, underappreciated art of stop motion.
It's underappreciated by myself. Yeah. I should appreciate it more.
Yeah,
I know it's tough for these stop motion artists. They build some cool stuff.
Yeah.
They make some stuff out of clay. It's cool.
Yeah. So
it's like that page where you're like, and there's like a page of like a bird and it's flying or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's like
that stupid thing. Yeah, flip book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can make that. That's like a
Yes,
like a hand-drawn animation.
Yeah, it's like a hand-drawn animation. So, it's cute.
Yeah.
Adorable.
So I don't know if I have any other claymation movies on here.
Yeah, claymation is cool, I'll tell you.
But we'll see.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Ooh, that one goes back a while.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it goes back to the 1930s. It definitely made the list at number 141.
Silence. Yeah, I like the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
Cowardly Lion.
Oh, talk me out of it.
Talk me out of it. He's my favorite character by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
Yeah,
kind of.
I like the Tom and Jerry version of that movie. There's a Tom and Jerry version.
Oh, yeah?
Very funny. Highly recommend.
I've seen bits and pieces, but...
oh, yeah.
Who plays what?
Tom and Jerry. I don't know who plays it in the original. I don't know who plays Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry don't have voices.
Yeah. So, like, is Tom the Lion? Is Jerry Dorothy?
You know what they did? They just took the regular movie, and then they just threw Tom and Jerry in there and made it animated. It was actually not that. Awesome. And there was like this random dog character who keeps popping up in these Tom and Jerry movies. Okay. He's like Butch's friend or whatever. He was one of the guards.
Okay.
It's like a weird.
Yeah, it's like a Butch.
Super obscure Tom and Jerry character.
Yeah, it's just a dog.
Yeah, it's just a dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry, great. Wizard of Oz, great. Nice. So, Emerald City, Purple Horse, cool.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. It's like like an ancient movie. It's
archaic,
yeah, from like the 1930s.
Yeah.
It's kind of just been staying around for this entire time.
Yeah, it sticks around.
Yeah, it's been around for like our childhood and has the iconic music that has really kind of gone with us, and it just has these characters that have really stuck with us. Yeah, it's fantasy,
Fantasy, it's good. It's got
fantasy.
A hurricane.
It's like a fairy tale, and it's still sticking with us because. I guess they made Wicked, and that was really important.
They made Wicked, yeah. I eat popcorn. I feel like I should make slurping noises into the microphone or like the drink in the movie there. Man.
Maybe.
Yeah, bro. Too big alcohol.
Yeah. Maybe move away from the microphone when you do that.
Exactly, yeah.
If you feel like it.
We sound like
if you feel so inclined.
Yeah, you ever get on the phone with someone who's chewing? It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's like you don't
maybe don't do that for our nice audience.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, I don't want to disturb your lunch. Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay.
We're okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. And our audience, we know that they're garbage, and we don't judge.
Don't say that to the nice people.
Well, they're nice. You're nice about it. Yeah. Okay. Now. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Hiccup.
Yeah, the original animated movie from 2010. Yeah.
Black Dragon, Purple Fire. Boom, boom, boom. I like how he just does a
boom,
boom, boom.
Oh, I feel like I'm there in the movie now. Just like boom, boom, boom. Just
ride the dragon.
Yeah, you don't need that. Who needs to see the movies when I can just have Jack recreate it?
Yeah, I'm Norwegian, so I feel connected sort of for no reason.
I thought you were Asian.
I am Asian, well, I'm Norwegian too. I'm quarter Norwegian, quarter North Vietnamese.
Okay.
So I'm tall and I don't drink alcohol great.
Cool.
Turns my face red. Which is normal for white people, but I get especially red.
I'm depressed.
You're depressed?
I'm not.
I get sad too, but normally it's a passing feeling.
I'm okay. So, How to Train Your Dragon, the animated movie came out in 2010. It's all about this young little boy named Hiccup. Who's a Viking.
He's a Viking.
Yeah, on this cool little island called Berk. And there's a Viking society. Yeah.
Viking society.
Yeah. They have a whole village of Viking people. Mm-hmm. And they all fight dragons.
Yes. They fight dragons.
I absolutely love this one. I just loved the dragons and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
They're getting it. Yeah.
Burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that recently.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember I watched it in college at Wheaton.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Mm-hmm. There's a big mama dragon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a big alpha dragon.
The alpha dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dragon is just worse than all the other dragons. It eats everything.
It eats all the food. It's like, what?
Yeah.
The dragons are freaking. Is it the mama dragon or something like that? What's going on with that big ass dragon?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I guess mama dragon's a good one. Alpha dragon. It's just a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big dragon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's fun and
it's
animated.
Fun.
Yeah. Actually, if I watched it recently, and apparently I know, like, for the whole movie, they were like, these dragons are really hard to train. Nobody's ever trained them before. Hiccup was the only guy who ever trained them.
That guy made a mistake.
Yeah.
They're very easy to train. Hiccup clearly was able to.
Yeah, they were easy to train.
They're easy to train. By the way, how'd you get that cool scar, by the way?
Where's this?
On your, right below your neck. Collarbone area. What's that scar?
Dragon. Yeah.
A dragon.
Dragon got me.
Chris, you fought a dragon and won, I presume. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm disgusted because I wish I was that cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yes. So. Okay. Now, would like How to Train Your Dragon Castaway.
Yeah, Castaway. You've seen that one?
Yeah, guy talks to a ball.
It's also Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, his girlfriend leaves him, of course. She's got a life. Okay.
He's on an island for 5 freaking years.
5 freaking years. She's gonna move on. You know?
Yeah, I guess it
makes sense. I like him. I like that he got saved.
It's awkward, yeah.
It's awkward. Because, he's got a beard now. Yeah. It's like he's a different fucking guy.
Yeah, that'd be that'd be an awkward conversation.
The beard.
Let's have that. Let's have that sketch.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. You be Tom Hanks' wife, and I'm gonna be Tom Hanks, and
Tom Hanks' wife.
And you've moved on because I've been on that island for 5 years.
I'm getting fucked.
I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna reunite with you. Okay. Oh, wife. And let's start the scene. Okay. Oh, wife. Oh, so nice to see you. I've been away on on a horrible island for 5 years.
Who are you?
I'm your husband. I'm Tom Hanks. I forget his name, so I'm just gonna say I'm Tom Hanks. So, I'm Tom Hanks. Don't you remember me, lovely wife? I love you. I've been on an island.
Well, me and my new husband are currently making love.
What?
So it'd be great if you shut the door.
No, another man.
I know you're just too concerned.
Another man has taken my wife. You bad wife.
I'm in love now.
You needed to wait for me.
It was a feeling, not a fact.
You could have waited for me. I was on the island.
I got wet.
You asshole. You ungrateful whore.
I know.
You whore.
I know.
You have ruined
everything. Can you shut the door?
I will shut the door. I will fuck you.
I know I get fucked, yeah. Yeah, I got confused. Hang on, yes.
I haven't fucked Wilson. And I've been fucking Wilson for 5 years.
Fucking the ball. Fucking the balls.
Fuck the wife.
She won't shut the fuck up like Wilson.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wilson can keep a secret.
Like Wilson. Yeah.
Wilson can keep a secret.
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah. I should have. I wish I had a guy like Wilson.
Yeah.
I put 2 and 2 together, and
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Wilson is just the ultimate homie.
He's the ultimate homie. He always there. He's a good listener.
Yeah.
He's
We all need a Wilson in our lives.
We all need a Wilson in our life to shine through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
It's not getting back together. At the end of the movie, did they get back together? I don't think they did.
No.
They just drove away in a car, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I do remember. We're pretty good. It was a while since I saw it.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, I'll tell you. Oh, hell yeah. Goodfellas.
Yeah.
We were wise guys. Goodfellas.
He's quoting it again.
Yeah.
So.
Great movie.
Good one, yeah.
I like the scene where they eat lobster in jail.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Nice.
I wonder what would be like if you were in like they're not good guys. It's an ironic name
Yeah.
of the movie. It's an ironic title.
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
That was number 136.
136, Goodfellas. Yeah. We're autistic. We like the numbers.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Hey.
So.
Call me. No. Don't do that. I'll call you.
Goodfellas.
Yeah. Goodfellas. Yeah.
They were very good.
They're very good. Yeah. They were, well, they're good at being criminals, I think. Not as good as me because they got caught. Yeah. And they went to jail. They got out. I like the scene where the wife is flushing the cocaine down the toilet.
Yeah.
And she hides a gun in her pantyhose.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Well, that was nice. Where else are you gonna hide it?
Where else are you gonna hide it? Yeah. Where the police not gonna want to check?
Yeah.
Probably up your butt.
Yeah, they don't want to go near that smelly butt.
Exactly. Although
smelly.
Yes, indeed. I mean, who's gonna stop you from like pulling crack out of an ass? I don't know. That's gonna. I mean, that's kind of cool if you know.
Just shove the crack in your ass.
You shove crack in your ass. I mean, how else are you gonna hide it?
There's an ass crack.
Ass crack.
Where are we going with this, man?
I'm just like if we were to hide drugs anywhere, up the ass is typically a good. If you were gay in college, you did some experimentation with your body. I mean, you know, a great place to hide it. If not there, then like maybe in a urn for your dog who is addicted to heroin. Great place to hide some smack. Okay. So because the dog is addicted to heroin, you just say, "Oh, there's heroin in his ashes," and then when there is heroin and is your heroin in the ashes, it's like, "Oh."
How are you gonna get a dog addicted to heroin?
To burn it and then have an excuse for why there's heroin in its ashes.
What?
You give the dog heroin. The dog kicks the bucket, and
that's really mean to the dog.
Look, we're gonna hide some heroin in the ashes.
Just sounds like you're killing a dog with drugs.
And
that seems like a not nice thing to do.
I don't.
You're not a good fellow there, Jack.
Did I give off the impression that I would claim moral high ground here? No.
I don't know. Maybe it's some.
Maybe so. This is how we hide the crack. We give the dog cocaine, and then the dog will die, and we can hide coke in the ashes and have a valid excuse why the dog is smelling coke in the ashes. And we don't. And they were not. They're going to be respectful enough to not destroy the dog's grave and let him.
Why is there a grave if there's also ashes?
I use the terms interchangeably, okay? And then we can, we have a perfect hiding spot for our cocaine, and it's gonna rock, okay? It's gonna rock.
Hey, don't take this personally, but that is insane bullshit.
That is total bullcrap. Yes. But it's also like making you cry laugh. So I mean, hey, is it a good idea?
Okay.
A little bit of a good idea. It's hard to look away from how genius that statement is.
It's very easy to look away.
Look, you might take some time to realize how right I am, but oftentimes this little, don't disrespect the dead trick is going to work on these cops, okay? Okay. Let's not go loco for keys of cocoa, but, that's the perfect way to hide it. In my opinion, I mean, that's how you do it. Okay, so, Truman Show.
Yeah, you seen that one?
Yeah, I feel like I live the Truman. Do you feel this way, Chris? This wasn't like fucking Die of a Wimpy Kid, but like, do you feel like you live the fucking Truman Show, or like there might be somebody watching you always?
Kind of.
Maybe I'm just paranoid.
Way, yeah, I think it was just a good movie with Jim Carrey.
Great movie.
Yeah, I think these days you just get popcorn on yourself.
I just popcorn on myself.
Yeah. I think the Truman Show is actually like a very good kind of metaphor for, I guess, the society of the spectacle. You know how like
more.
Right. Like it came out in like the late 90s, and then all of a sudden reality television shows they became a thing.
Yeah.
And in reality, in those reality shows, honestly, that generation was just, let's record people in there. Their normal day lives,
Oh,
their
yeah.
everyday lives.
Oh, you're
And
so right.
yeah, and these days we have social media.
We do. We have
Social
social
media,
media.
yeah.
Yes.
So now we kind of, I guess, we voluntarily record ourselves to be on the Truman Show,
Yeah.
even if maybe our lives aren't that interesting or funny or exciting.
Yeah.
But I guess
You could have a
I don't know what to
boring
do.
life
But
and still
yeah,
be hilarious, like Seinfeld,
yeah,
who's a very funny person with no life.
yeah.
That's just how.
He has
Look,
no life. Yeah,
he is hilarious,
yeah.
and he makes it work.
So yeah, so Truman Show, absolutely very deep,
Very deep. The Truman Show.
and it
Terrific. Great
deserves
movie.
to be on this list.
I like how he's got like so many fans, but
Yeah.
nobody,
What number was that?
knows.
Yeah.
Or well, he doesn't know.
Number 148. That's what this movie was on the list.
Yeah, 148. I'll tell you. Hot Warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors come out to play. Yeah,
Yeah.
this movie, gangs
Way
in
to
New
go.
York.
Yeah.
It's like that movie, but
Yeah.
the gangs are basically dressed like gay people, matching outfits.
Okay.
Very good. Like this is a great movie.
Don't let them hear you think that they're gay, but
This was the 80s. Everyone in New York looked gay. Okay,
I think it was like the 70s or something.
all right, whatever. You know,
Far before your time, Jack.
before my time. Yeah, I'll tell you. This trains covered in graffiti.
Yeah. That's a fun one. I think like in the Warriors, it's kind of like a hyper stylized version of New York where there's just gangs.
Yeah,
Like 90% of New York is in a gang.
yeah. The jackets. That's like
Yeah.
they used to have jackets for gangs because
Yeah.
like they would. But then the cops could just identify gangs
Yeah.
really easily.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that sounds like a big hole in the plan, you know.
that does seem like a hole in the plan. And biker gangs were a thing back then.
Yeah.
And they were. I guess I don't know why they were
I like
more.
to think, yeah, biker gangs would be in like a rural setting. Like they wouldn't be in like New York City because
You're correct. I mean, where are you gonna keep a bike?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna keep a cart?
Yeah.
It's a walking
New
city.
York City, it's like walking.
It's walking.
No driving
You
cars,
don't
no
need
driving
to-
bikes, yeah.
You don't need to own a car in New York. You really
Yeah.
don't. It's a liability. If you're really rich,
Yeah.
yes, you can have one. It's hard to fuck
Who
to
knows?
park it.
Yeah.
Who knows? They were jumping the turnstiles in that movie. I'm pretty sure.
New York City.
In New York City, Coney Island, our home base.
Yeah.
Coney Island.
When we get there, we're gonna jump into the ocean.
Yeah, jump into the ocean.
Yeah.
I like how they had the ripped off sleeves on their jackets. The Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And they had that. It was so stupid. They had Yankee.
I think that was like one. I think it was just one
beat up.
game where they just dressed like ball players.
Yeah.
And
They were
beat
just
people up with baseball
yeah.
bats.
They painted their faces as a disguise.
Yeah.
Like idiots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that scene where the guy he's trying to fuck that lady and he like gets arrested
Yeah.
just because he was just a fucking asshole? He tried to he actually sexually assolted her.
Yeah, the lady was like a plant.
She was an undercover cop. Yeah. Which is like good for that movie, you know.
Go.
But also like who the fuck was just in the gang? You know what I mean? Like they just
anybody.
maybe a little bit of a higher bar of entry. You know what I mean?
Kinda.
I don't know. I don't know how you test that until it's literally too late.
Yeah, they didn't have Twitter then, so they couldn't figure out who was.
They didn't have Twitter. Also, I mean, it's a movie. You can clearly see he's guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's an actor, but you know,
He did it, yeah.
he clearly did it. Apparently, supposedly, don't quote me. The book had him like at the end of the movie. He just goes back to his apartment and like it's super sad. It was like he's like his life is like not. Like the gang is like all he has.
The gang is like,
yeah. His like mom's getting fucked by his stepdad. The baby's crying and it's like goes to sleep after crying or whatever. It's like it's super bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But he's a gangster, so
good thing. Good thing they changed that in the movie.
Good thing they changed that. It's Coney Island,
yeah,
bitch. Yeah, I'll tell you. That's a movie. I'll tell you. That's a New York classic. Oh, bless me. Now. Let's see. Okay, Holy Python. Monty Python. Oh,
Yeah.
Big Snake, Holy Grail.
Holy Python, Big Snake.
Yeah.
What?
I code. I do Python. I'm a Python
I
nerd.
think he's talking about the number entry of 157, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Boom,
Have you
baby.
seen that movie?
That's a
Jack?
great movie. I
Yeah.
like the horses.
Yeah, it's just coconuts.
Coconuts,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Whole podcast is just this for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swallow, yeah.
Yeah. Can you quote that entire movie?
None shall pass.
That's a different movie, man.
Holy Grail. That was Holy Grail.
No, that's Lord of the Rings, man.
What about the Black Knight who goes, "None shall pass"?
Okay,
Wasn't
I guess
that
that
how it
was it. I thought you said you shall not pass.
Oh, you shall not pass. That
Yeah.
is. I know the. Yeah, that's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ring
So-
to it. Okay, I like the ring to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So like, you know,
that was
it's a great
really
movie.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny.
really liked
They're
it.
all knights.
They're all
and
knights.
They have. It's funny because they're silly men.
They're super silly. I like
Yeah.
the cult of women who just want to fuck random guys. I'm like, that is every man's fucking dream in that movie. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that's-
Let's be honest with
That's
ourselves.
the only thing you're paying attention to, Jack.
That's the part that
That's it,
brings me
man.
the most joy.
Yeah.
Granted,
And you can't fuck if you're a knight. So
you can't fuck if you're a knight. You got to
Yeah.
be like a virgin or whatever.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Which you know that can
need to
that's gonna be
just-
hard.
Be gone, hoes.
Be gone, hoes.
Be gone, women.
It's like, we need to
Yeah.
suck your genitals. I remember that
No.
one of my teachers played
Yeah.
the movie in the class, and he kept that part in because it's a classic fucking
Yeah.
movie. It's one of the best movies ever fucking made.
Yeah.
Monty Python, the Holy Grail. I mean, it looks cheap as fuck to me,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
so funny. Yeah,
Really just cheap, but I swear they just had to scrape that together with their budget. So
yeah.
it's notoriously, famously cheap.
Notoriously famously cheap and very well done.
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst Tom Cruise. So some say the worst Tom Cruise movie of all time.
Yeah.
His wife is in it.
Yeah.
Ex-wife. He cheats on her
Yeah.
in the movie. Hey, don't get.
Yeah. This movie is really Jack coded.
This is a movie that
This
I
is Jack.
definitely
I
have
think-
seen.
I think this is in your top 10.
This is
Jack.
probably my top 10 most beloved movies when I was a teenager
Yeah.
because of the graphic nudity
Yeah, graphic nudity.
and the sex.
Yeah, sex.
It was
Nudity,
super
yeah.
sexy. The movie. He's a doctor. He feels women's boobs. His
Yeah.
wife complains about it. You know, she's like, "Why are you a doctor? You just feel women's breasts all day." And he's like, "This is my job, baby."
Yeah, I need the boobs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, yo. He's
Yeah.
got a great job.
Yeah, I got it.
You think of that job like so there's some guy who's like, I could be a doctor and I could feel women's breasts all day and that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that probably is.
I'd have that job.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I wouldn't be weird
It's
about
a
it, but
dream,
yeah. Because I bet there's like a female pedophile. Hear me
Okay,
out
you really
now.
repped it. Where'd this come from, man?
Well, I mean, don't you
Where
know
are you
like how
going with
women
this,
like,
man?
or maybe a male, like a
Where'd you come
pediatrician who like, come on, like they like feeling the kid. This is
What
probably
fucking pediatrician do you go to, man?
don't pediatricians feel the kids' genitals or whatever? That's what happened to me when I was in.
Fucking
But it's a
Balsam
doctor.
What's the hell, man?
Aren't the doctors supposed to feel their genitals in the
Fuck
fucking?
no.
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 This kid?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
They
sure.
don't feel your balls.
I'm 100% sure.
Oh,
They're not feeling your balls.
really?
Really.
Are you
What?
sure? Was I?
Okay.
I thought when you were a kid that like pediatricians checking your dick for cancer. They feel your testicles and penis
No,
for
yeah.
cancer. Isn't that true?
No, they do that to people when they're like 18.
They did it to me when I was a kid my whole life. I'm pretty sure that things change.
I hope not. What?
Look,
What?
I don't want. I just want to make sure that I haven't been molested.
You might have been molested.
I would hope not. I mean, I didn't consent to any of that, but like as a doctor, I thought they had the right or whatever.
Yeah. No, probably.
Do they ask beforehand? It's like, hey, I could touch your penis, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
There's like a lot of prep to it.
I'm just gonna
so-
feel your penis. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, exactly. You're announcing it.
Were your parents?
No.
What?
It's fine. This is okay. I'm sure. I think this is okay. I just want to. Can I get on my phone? I'm just gonna make sure that this is
Sure.
not. I'm not like I haven't been molested by like pediatrician. I was literally watching our show earlier too.
Yeah. Well, somebody has to.
Yes. Yeah. All the views are just half of them are me. We're
What
watching
is
it.
going on?
Okay. Can pediatrician? I must. This must be like.
Yeah.
I
Also,
can't
like,
be the only one here.
Yeah, like 90%. Like when I was a kid, like my parents were in there for like
Most of it.
90% of like
my
doctor's
a lot of
appointments.
that. Not all the time for me, but like a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Can PD? I don't know how to spell pediatrician. Oh yeah, pediatricians. Of course they get
Probably
diagnosed ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay, pediatricians feel a child's genitals with consent. I'm just gonna add that because obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
An AI overview is not available for this shirt. Well, that's not fucking cool.
Yeah.
Is it normal for a pediatrician to touch the patient's private parts? Yes, of course. Of course. Yes, see, Quora. Okay, that's not a reliable source.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Breaking news. What age do doctors start checking your private parts? Often recommended the ages of 13 and 15. Okay, well I was there earlier.
Okay.
Early child. Doctors may inspect the internal genitalia during newborn and early childhood. Well, that's not. Okay. Always have the right to refuse any part of the physical exam, including the genital examination. Even if a routine pelvic exam is not needed at 13, 15, it's a good idea for girls to start seeing a gynecologist during this time to discuss their health and learn about their reproductive health.
That's girls.
That's girls. Can a 12-year-old have their pelvic exam? Adolescents should have their first routine gynecologist visit at ages. I have had my penis touched at a much younger age. I don't think that's bad.
Okay.
I really. Okay. Well, I don't.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I didn't not consent to any of the fucking genital touching from my doctor when I was a child, but like I don't. It was a little bit. It was 412.
Yeah.
Well.
Fine. Maybe the doctors. Okay. Fine.
Whatever.
On me, the doctors did touch my genitals, but after I was 18.
Yeah, they touched mine when I was a lot younger.
Okay.
Okay. They did tell me beforehand. They were like, "Do you mind if I touch your penis?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Okay.
I'm very agreeable. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little bit worried, but I'm also not.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. I don't. Oh, man. Fuck. I don't think it was that bad.
I don't think so.
I mean, she always asked.
Yeah.
I was gonna touch your penis. Yeah, that's like okay. She always asked. Okay, if this was a child abuse, it was consensual. So I'm gonna.
Okay, fine.
All right, which isn't great, but
was it like informed consent?
It was informed consent. I was definitely not 13.
Did you like know that she was supposed to touch your penis or?
I mean, doctors do touch genitals. This is a fact. Okay,
yeah.
This is and you can learn yourself, but like, who wants to fucking do that?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Okay, well, maybe I got abused. Maybe all of us got abused. Depending on your definition, could be all of us. Maybe. Well, I don't want to be that guy, but
this took a really weird turn.
This took a really weird turn. You seriously never got your genitals touched like before you were like 13 at all? No.
18.
18. Well. I want to keep thinking about this, but I also don't at the same time. It's kind of like weird. It's the weirdest thing. Okay. I am never. Okay. I want to just keep talking about movies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be here all day if we look over all the. Leave it in the comments if you were touched when you were by your doctor at like under 12. I mean, I think that's normal, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I think that's normal. I stand by that. I also don't want to be molested, so
I guess we'll keep following up on this.
We're gonna keep following up on this. I'm gonna Google that more when I get home.
Yeah.
AI did not want to answer the question. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking answer that. Edward Scissorhands. Have you played the game?
What game is it?
It's an alcohol game.
Oh.
Edward 40 Hands
Oh,
alcohol.
yeah, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. Yeah.
That's
Have you ever
pretty
played
close.
that? I've never played that.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems like a 2000s thing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I should.
The hell was that?
That was a fucking song that just went off randomly.
Okay.
So I didn't touch my phone, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that was weird. Okay. I got a little thrown by the fucking maybe molested by my doctor. I don't think so. They're a
Okay.
pediatrician, so I couldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
they have way more money than me anyway. I don't
Yeah.
care. That's maybe not my parents, but who cares?
Maybe.
Maybe. So let's do Requiem for a Dream. Drugs.
Oh,
yeah. Let's cover the problem with drugs.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a fun one. Yeah. Okay. This is a great movie.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's disgusting. So Jared Leto's in it. That's why it's disgusting.
Yeah, Jared.
Man.
Gross.
Yeah.
Crazy in love with Jared Leto. A lot of girls are.
Yeah.
Heroin Addict. The movie.
Yeah.
Music is. Do you remember the music being pretty good?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
bit. I don't fucking remember the music. I was thinking of a different movie.
Yeah.
He loses his fucking arm. He shoots his arm off with heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He really shot himself in the foot with that heroin.
Yeah. Also, that lady was like ass to ass.
Ass to ass.
Remember that one?
That was fucking hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
She like she was like addicted to cocaine and she was a whore.
Yeah.
That was sexy. I'm not gonna fucking. I was boat bricked up and I was like, this feels
weird.
wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Ever have a sexual fantasy that feels wrong?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what sexual fantasy is.
I hope that's not what my pediatrician felt.
It's like a kink.
It's like a kink,
I think that's what kinks are, but
yes,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
In the movie, there was an audience and they were on the stage and they were just ass to ass.
Yeah.
I remember the chanting. Ass to ass.
Ass to ass. Ass to ass with the dildo, right?
Yeah.
Ass to ass. Bro.
Yeah.
Fucking I don't know why, but sexual degradation. One of my exes really liked that.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of hot.
Just like that.
It's kind of hot. Yeah. Ass to ass. Ass to. Wasn't it secretly filmed or something?
What do you mean secretly filmed?
Weren't the girls like? Wasn't it? They were fucking for drugs. And it was. Wasn't there a camera where the guys were doing it? Because I don't think it was in the.
Could have been, but I guess I don't remember it that much.
I remember. They made drugs seem like they were a lot harder to get back then. They were way easier than if they made it seem in the movie.
Yeah, so.
I think, anyway.
Not a good situation either way.
Not a good situation either. Yeah, although you do hear old.
Crazy,
They go crazy on the drugs. You can, yeah. Do you hear about, like, old stoners saying that there used to be, like, dry spells where, like, drugs were, like, not around or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
That didn't seem to last very long.
Plus.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Plus the cops, they had to kind of like go in and they could have been like, the cops could have busted up like massive.
Yeah, massive units of
like
drug users.
Heroin. Yeah. Oh. They could have just found the drugs coming in on the planes or whatever. And
on the planes and the luggage.
So it was very inconsistent. So.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't even bust you when they find you, you know? They'll be like, they just don't want to do the paperwork. They'll be just like, I'll take your weed and I'll smoke it with my girlfriend.
Very inconsistent supply lines back in the day.
Of course, when you're dealing with just criminals for your ganja, it's a lot better now. So I'm thinking Black Swan.
Yeah.
Weird movie.
Yeah.
Black Swan.
Directed by Darren Aronofsky. I can never get through his name, Darren Aronofsky. I swear, say that one 10 times fast.
David Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
David Aronofsky.
Aronofsky.
Aronofsky. Yeah. I'll tell you.
I don't think we're going to get through it.
I don't think we're going to get through it.
But I like the drug use. Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, same guy.
Yep, same guy.
These both had a lot of drugs involved.
Yeah.
I liked Black Swan. I don't understand why she turned into a fucking bird.
Yep.
Back full of feathers.
Yeah.
It reminds me of people when they say that it's like, oh, I had a spider in me. I found a spider. It's like, normally it's a deer tick.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, a dog tick.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get the lime.
Yeah.
The lime.
Yeah. That was trippy. That one's a trip, really.
It's a trick.
It's a trip, and it's kind of horrific, and it's kind of hard. And
it's tough.
Yeah.
Black Swan. It's not the worst movie. It wasn't my favorite, but it's a movie nonetheless. It's not bad.
I had it at 166, so it
Yeah.
made 166. That's much.
166. Good movie. Gangs of New York, 167.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
A lot of
That's a
violence.
good one.
I
Yeah.
like. Yes.
Yeah. You just love
Sex
starring
and violence.
Leonardo DiCaprio, starring Daniel Day-Lewis
Yeah, Leo.
in the greatest acting roles.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Irish versus Italians, I think it was.
Yeah, I think I forget what it was. I just remember like Daniel Day-Lewis said like a lot of hard R's.
A lot of hard R's, yeah.
Yeah, so he was a hard R guy.
It's there's a lot of racism
Yeah.
towards black people.
Yeah, he was
Ironically, not a gang.
just very racist.
Very racist,
So-
not good.
So
And
Daniel Day-Lewis.
yes, in the movie it was fake,
Yeah.
but you know, it sounded sincere.
Yeah, it sounded sincere.
It sounded sincere.
Good luck with that. Yeah.
Yes, I'll tell you.
So good.
I liked the movie a lot. Gangs of New York is a good
Yeah.
movie. Kept my attention. We need soup for the Irish. Yeah, that was a good line. I liked it. Soup is a fun word. Soup. Yeah. American History X.
Yeah.
Nazi movie.
Yeah.
Nazi.
That was a tough watch.
That was a tough watch. I don't know why I was so hard during the rape scene in the shower with the Nazi getting raped.
That's because you're gay.
Yeah, that's probably the reason. No, there was. I mean, hey, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pretend it wasn't a good movie?
Yeah, it was a good movie, but
yeah,
but it's really difficult.
It's really difficult to watch. Why?
It's not a fun hang.
Yeah, it's not a fun hang. You're just like, hey man, we'll watch American History X.
Yeah,
it's like the Nazi flick. It's like, well,
yeah, that's basically it.
It was kind of fun when Edward Norton was like basketball playing black people, but he's a Nazi. I was like, this is what Nazis would do.
That was definitely weird, man.
That was weird. Yeah, I read Mein Kampf in high school, so I relate to the main character, not the main character, one of the main characters, but also he was like a real Nazi supporter, so like, you know.
Yeah, kind of.
I have one Nazi friend, but he's brown, okay? So, hey.
We all know about it. So
yes.
This just really...
I'm open-minded.
Yeah, this movie really documents the kind of like the growing of the neo-Nazi movement in America. So and still has political and real life implications to this day.
Yeah,
so it becomes
it's a good movie.
Yeah, kind of becomes important to watch. You know.
Yes, so. Especially that rape scene in the bathroom with the Nazi in the shower.
Especially
that was why did it take place in a shower?
Because they're already naked.
Because they're already naked. Holocaust.
You can get his butt.
He got his butt, yeah.
Just like his butt is already out.
Yes, indeed.
We don't have to get through his pesky underpants.
Yeah, because that is actually a big challenge for Nazis, is the underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to it.
I think it was funny, bro. Come on. Okay. The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
It's a good, feel good.
That one's a whole lot better to watch.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah. I feel like Dash.
Yeah.
Because I am fast. I have a fat head.
Yeah, and you have ADHD.
I have ADHD.
Yeah.
Huh? People think my mom is attractive. Good genes. Hey, who cares? Your mom is too. I'm not gonna. We have actually attractive mothers. It's very strange.
Yeah, remember that episode a couple.
I remember that episode. Yeah, nobody saw it. That's why we're promoting it now. Yeah.
Yeah, so The Incredibles, I absolutely love that one. It was just, I was a kiddo at the time when it came out. And, I swear, I think it was like 10 or whatever.
Oh, yeah? I was like, we were not that different in age. I was literally like 4 when I first saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I was definitely just, good movie to see when you're a kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just about superheroes.
It is.
And I love the superhero cinema.
Oh, yeah.
I love plenty of movies about superheroes on this list. There are plenty of them.
Yeah, I like Mr. Incredible. He's strong.
Yeah.
So it's flexible.
Yeah. I think, like, in that movie, each of the characters kind of like a reflection of, like, real life American family, I guess, because... Mr. Incredible, he's supposed to be strong because your dad's supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
And
tough.
Yeah,
dad.
Tough. Yeah, that's how you see your dad.
Yeah.
And your mom is like flexible and
warm.
Yeah. Warm and flexible, and can kind of stretch herself very thin.
Yes.
That's where Mrs. Incredible came from.
That's where Mrs. Incredible comes from. She's good.
Yeah, and Violet. Yeah, and Violet's a teenage girl. So.
She has more than one power.
Yeah, she's like invisible, puts up force fields because she kind of embarrassed and she doesn't want people to come to her. So yeah. So
yes, indeed.
Dash is kind of like a hyperactive little kid.
Basically ADHD. Yeah, you said it, man. Yeah, runs a lot.
Yeah,
like myself.
And Frozone, he's just cool.
Frozone's cool.
Yeah. He's a cool man.
He's very similar. You know that superhero from DC with like Magneto? There's an Iceman in that universe.
Yeah, like with the X-Men.
X-Men, yeah. He literally has the exact same fucking power as Frozone.
Yeah, kind of. They're cool people.
They move around on a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
But that's the same power.
Yeah, I'm cool like that.
They're cool like that.
I don't know what cool is like because we're not.
What?
We're cool. Okay.
I mean, hey, I've done a lot of drugs. I didn't do that to not be cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
We do it right. We've had the sex. We're cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. Yes.
Ooh, we'll have the Frozone powers.
We'll have the Frozone cool powers. Yes, indeed. I mean, Knives Out. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't remember a fucking thing. Must have seen it high or something. Yeah. I don't remember a thing.
That's
about
a good one, man.
Yeah. I should know. Oh, you've seen Trainspotting?
Yeah.
I like that movie where it's like, sometimes you feel heroin, you feel so good.
Yeah.
Then you have to shit yourself. This was that time.
Yeah.
That was a fun scene.
Shit himself, yeah.
Yeah. Heroin addict. Heroin really does make a weird appearance on the big screen. I'm not sure what it's not a super sexy drug.
Yeah.
But when it's in a movie, it is kind of sexy. I wouldn't get under my skin like that.
Yeah, I guess so. So I was just remembering that movie. They have this scene where Ewan McGregor is like in a very disgusting toilet.
Yeah, I remember that scene. Very disgusting toilet.
He just goes into the toilet. He's just like, I'm going inside. I'm going diving.
Remember that scene for the yeah. That was heroin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was shitted out.
So that's why it gets a spot on the list.
Famous movie. I like the scene with the baby.
Yeah,
from the ceiling. That was fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
That was fucking cray. Yeah. Or that scene where he's like he has like the hair withdrawals and he shits his pants.
Yeah.
At his girlfriend's place and then the shit goes all over the place. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a great. Hey.
Yeah.
You might think it's gross. It's good shit.
But it's in a movie.
It's in a movie. Yeah. Now. Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Trying in therapy. Never done that.
Therapy, yeah.
My therapist just loves the N-word.
Okay.
And, see, yeah. Oh, I think I brought him up before on the podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
He's Italian. Yeah. He loves to say the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, there are worse things you can be than an old white guy who says the N-word. I mean, worse things.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And hate black people.
One.
You just,
What's worse than that?
If you, maybe if you hate like other races, plus saying you don't just say the N-word, you just hate them. I guess that's worse. Because he seemed to like black people. He just said the N-word so goddamn much. I was like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble, man. Yeah. You're gonna get in trouble for saying the N-word so fucking much. Yeah, he really just loves saying the N-word. It was kind of
can't have therapy without the N-word. It's too many N-words. You can't get to the therapy.
Yeah.
But men need therapy.
Men need therapy.
I thought about it like this today. I want to open a therapist, but I want to market it to men. Yeah.
Men's health. Yeah. Men's rights group therapy.
Yeah. Manly therapy.
Cheap therapy.
Yeah. Therapy
men's
for
rights
men.
group.
Yeah. Like wrestlers and they're strong people will be like, only real men. And here's
go to therapy.
Real men go to therapy.
No girls allowed.
No girls allowed.
Yeah. I guess there are gonna be women allowed. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it would be a feminist men's rights movement.
Yeah. The
ladies
can be just a bear fighting a shark, and
bear fighting a shark.
the
That's
logo
good.
can be just manly.
A lion fighting a cat.
Yeah, with an axe.
Yeah.
And there's an axe, and just all the ads have girls in bikinis in them.
Yeah, I mean, men love that.
Therapy.
You look good.
And, so, man therapy.
Man therapy.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
No fucking isn't. Yeah.
Man therapy.
Hell yeah. Man therapy. I'll tell you, dude.
Man therapy.
Napoleon Dynamite. It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
Pocket full of tots. Nothing much to say about it.
Yeah, kind of. There's actually a lot to say.
I mean, the internet girlfriend thing is fun. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I think Napoleon Dynamite is one of those very divisive movies, I believe.
Divisive.
You'll either love it or you hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a lot of people out there that just don't get it. Just kind of don't get it. It might be just the simplicity of its story, the simplicity of its characters,
Yeah.
But I think
Simple.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. It's nice, but it's kind of like tough,
Hard.
My thing is like just in that movie, it's just so kind of like a barren wasteland, I believe.
Barren wasteland.
Yeah. It's like one of those, like it takes place in like the middle of the country where it's just nothing but cornfields.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
something very homey about it.
Yeah, something about very homey about it. And Mr. Napoleon, he's trying to survive in this harsh, barren wasteland of an environment. Yeah.
Yes.
He's trying to survive and thrive.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's really what the story is. And it's a lot of heart.
There's a lot of heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by the way, the nose touch is a superiority cue, but Google doesn't say that, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
I think I have the sniffles.
You have the sniffles? Yeah.
Maybe I got boogies in there.
Yeah. I think it's, yeah.
I got boogies in there. I got them, mine them out.
Yep. I mean, I do that too. Why not? Why the fuck not? It's like, it's our own nose. Dig them. Yeah. But yeah, and it is a superiority cue.
Dig them out.
Yeah, fuck what Google says.
Yeah.
We know what it is. Yeah, and that just makes us a little smarter than the other podcasts you listen to, maybe. A little smarter. Yeah. Hey, we tell you the truth. Why people touching their noses so much.
So.
Now you know.
What do you think? So. What do you think of the list so far?
The list, I think it's fucking great.
Nice.
It really gets under my skin. Tell me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about there?
Under the skin. Yeah, never seen it. That's a sexy ass.
Okay, yeah. Do you know like about it or what it's about?
No. But what gets under your skin?
Ticks.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dildos.
What?
No. I said, like a fucking needle or a fucking pee-pee or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
A dick, yeah. These are just cool fucking names. Army of Darkness. Haven't even seen it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That sounds cool.
Have you seen, was it Evil Dead? Okay. Army of Darkness is insane.
Oh, crazy.
It's insane.
I like that.
Crazy. Mm-hmm. So.
I love crazy.
Be prepared to laugh. Be prepared to, be scared.
Yeah.
Be prepared to watch an army of skeletons.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Bowling. Coconut. 3 holes.
Okay.
Pot smoking, drinking alcohol, crashes his car.
That's exactly what it's about, man.
There's other stuff too, but it's mostly that.
I'm just the dude, man.
Just the dude, man.
Just the dude being a dude.
A hilarious movie.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights. I like the French gay villain.
Yeah, played by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, I like how the horses are also gay. It's like, I own horses.
Course, yeah.
They are also gay.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Does he make the horses gay, or are the horses
it's
gay
really
naturally?
Unclear. Maybe he found horses that just so happened to be gay and was like, I want those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be it. It's either.
I guess he has a husband who's like he's like a butler. He's his husband. I think it's kind of funny. Oh man, Talladega Nights, underrated, great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Underrated. It's not big up. I feel like it's more of a southern movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think it's like a Will Ferrell movie, and it kind of just falls into his whole oeuvre.
Oorah, oorah,
Oeuvre.
oorah. Yeah.
Oeuvre.
Yes, indeed. I like Full Metal Jacket. Has my name in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does.
So horny. $5.
Too expensive.
Too fucking expensive.
Yeah.
What about $2? Okay. Me love you long time. That was my grandmother, by the way. Yeah.
Cultural significance
Cultural significance.
Really gets to you, you know?
It really touches on the heartstrings. Yeah.
Great. It's like most of Stanley Kubrick's work, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this sniper woman.
Him, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, apparently they actually do that shit in Vietnam. They'd like shoot somebody and then they'd like wait and then like blow them up or whatever. So isn't that fucking scary?
In the Vietnam War.
In the Vietnam War, the fucking those my ancestor gorillas. Yeah. My grandma, she was a cheeky fucking gorilla monkey, whatever. Yeah. Got him. And look, there is. You put. Oh my god.
Oh, is there something you don't like here?
No. There's nothing I don't like here.
Something insane.
I was just surprised he put Citizen Kane. I don't really. Well, actually, you know, excuse me. I'm not a huge Citizen Kane fan.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's favorite movie.
Before Your Time?
Yeah, I just.
Is it really Trump's favorite movie?
Oh yeah, supposedly
Okay.
Trump's favorite.
Okay.
I love it. It wasn't the worst. It was about a rich guy in the 40s, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't think it's a terrible movie. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
Before Your Time.
Before my time. It wasn't
Before Your Time. What did I have it as? I'm done. We've been actually going for like an hour 30, so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yep, we could talk about this forever, man.
We could talk about this forever, man. This is fucking great.
So many movies.
Because these are still great movies, like Forrest Gump, Die Hard, Parasite.
Maybe we can turn this into a part 2, you know?
Part 2. Fuck yeah, dude.
Next episode of the part.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, I mean, they get so good and like closer to the freaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's new. Oh, that's a good one.
So maybe we're going to tease the audience a little bit for our next part. So we're going to, maybe we can turn this movie podcast into a 2-parter, yeah. So next time we're going to go through the other parts of this list.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep talking about movies, Jack.
That's right.
I hope today we've given some people some good recommendations for what to watch for movies.
Good recommendations for what to watch for movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Hey, Chris.
So thanks, man. Thank you for joining us today.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been Chris Fritz. This has been Jack Gautry.
Yes, Jack Gautry.
Right,
Chris Fritz.
Leave it today.
That will leave it today.
Have a good one.
Stay hard.